Hi, I'm Mac McCarthy, and I help people with their breakups. And today I got another breakup story, an LDR, a long distance relationship. And I'll be honest, before I got into this breakup coaching industry, if you will, I didn't know the term LDR. And the funny thing is, I read The Rational Male, which I talk about a lot. I really like that book in a lot of different ways. There's some things I don't agree with, but he uses LDR quite commonly, and now that I've mentioned it a few times, now it's showing up in stories in LDR. So anyone out there, LDR is long distance relationship. So if anyone else out there is having trouble in a long distance relationship, and let me say this, if you're thinking of breaking up or things aren't going well, you can still send your story of what's going on. You don't necessarily need to be in a breakup post. Pre-breakup is a good time to actually send your story to me and get my take. So please visit writemac.com if that's the case. So let's get right into this. Hi, Coach. My girlfriend and I were together for 16 months. So that's a year and 4 months, or a year and a half almost. We started an LDR last October because her college is an hour away from mine. So that's not too bad, an hour drive. She would come home almost every weekend to see me and did a lot for me while we were in the LDR. A major issue we had was her going out to parties. Well, that's part of being in college in a relationship, and you're apart, so you need a lot of trust. She was never the type of person to be a part of those things. At first, I stopped her, but then I encouraged her to go them because I didn't want to stop her. Yeah, it's a tough role to be in. Are you partying a lot would be my question. Is it something you value? Is it something you do already? So it's harder for you to accept it if you don't do it yourself, right? Or sometimes it's hard to accept it if you're doing it and you're doing bad things like cheating and flirting, and you assume that she's probably doing the same. So I would have to ask you more questions about that. She didn't really go too often, but went every now and then. I knew I could trust her. Well, that's a big part of it. Long distance relationships, you need extra trust because your eyes and ears are not there. I knew I could trust her because I knew that she wouldn't do anything wrong, and she always reassured me of that while she was out. Well, that's good. She even left a couple of parties for me to make sure I was okay. She said she was really happy with our relationship. Right before we ended up having a huge fight. Dun, dun, dun. It was about seeing each other more often, and I wanted to see her every day when she would come back. Okay, so she would come back and you'd want to see her every day. Why wouldn't you see her every day when she came back? I don't understand. Which I now have realized was too needy of me. Okay, needy is not good. We used to have arguments every now and then, but we'd always work them out. After the fight, she told me she wants a break and she would stay friends for now. Well, do you want to be friends with her? At first, I resisted, but I went along with it. Well, the fact that you resisted was your subconscious saying, I don't want to be fucking friends. No, 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 don't do it. So you shouldn't have done it. I asked her why she was doing this, and she constantly brought up how I'd hurt her during our fight. I would need to know what you fought about and what you said. That'd have to be in a coaching session to get deeper. You're not revealing that. I told her that wasn't my intention, and I wanted to work it out with her. During this time, I asked her if she was talking to other guys, but she said she's not like that. That was needy. Were you already broken up when you asked her that? That's a bit needy to ask if she's talking to other guys. A week later, she told me that she started talking to new guys, which disturbed me. This is why you don't want to be friends out of the breakup, because she has a right to tell you that, and it's not going to serve you. Then I found she had a date to some event, and I lost it. This is why you want to go into no contact when you break up. You don't want to put yourself in this situation. You don't want to know. You don't want to know she has a new date. And you want to find a way to have your own dates. You're in college, man. There's a lot of opportunity to meet new women. I revealed what she had done to my friends, told her off, and we cut off all contact at the end of March. Why would it be so big to reveal that to friends? I guess you can't go back now because you told your friends. I realized I missed her despite what she did, and I texted her a couple of days after in the incident, and she said we'd both made mistakes and asked her to talk. She ignored me. Since then, I haven't made an attempt to contact her, but I really miss her and want her back. Well, the fact that you really miss her and want her back isn't going to change the fact that she ignored you. You're going to have to accept that. You're going to have to move on, and now you're going to have to ignore her. She has asked our mutual friend about me and if I've been hating on her since we broke up. Well, this little gossip ring that you guys going on isn't going to serve either one of you. And I don't know I know what hating means. I'm not that old. But, I mean, in what way would you be hating on her? Recently, she told our friend that it would be best for me to move on, but I don't believe that she truly wants me to go just based off the signs. Well, that's just you assuming what you want to assume. And the fact that you keep having these back channels is not good. It's not going to help either one of you. Oh, well, he said this and she said this. It's all third-party information, which isn't reliable. He said, she said, and then you go, well, I think she thinks this, which actually would serve you. The fact of the matter is you need to get to a point where you're a confident, strong individual that has other options and doesn't have to wait on this woman, and that's attractive. I really want to talk to her because I feel that my chances are getting smaller since it is long distance. Well, your chances will get smaller if you call her back up and act weak and needy and tell her how much you care and love her and how much she can come back to you at any point. That will really make your chances smaller. Please tell me what I should do. Stay in no contact, go to university or college where you're at, concentrate on school, do the best you can in school, show up every day for your purpose, which right now I assume is graduating at some point, and go out and have some fun. Get some exercise. Focus on yourself. Stop having these back channels through friends. It's not serving you. Do not follow her on social media. Cut her off. Be in control of this situation instead of being one that's, oh, she said this about me. She said that about me. She's in control right now. Get a hold of yourself, all right? I hope that helps you. Please visit writemac.com if you got a breakup story to tell or you'd like to book a live coaching session. Thank you.